If you've ever had a miscarriage or an abortion, watch this video. According to the Akashic Records, what is the spiritual origin and purpose of miscarriages and abortions? Please give us a breakdown.
According to the Akashic Records, both miscarriages and abortions are not spiritual failures, but rather sacred contracts, energetic recalibrations, and deeply karmic intersections between souls. These experiences, while painful, serve profound purposes at the level of soul evolution, lineage clearing, and planetary timing. The spiritual origin of miscarriages. Miscarriages are often not accidental. From the Akashic view, they can occur because 1. The soul chose not to fully incarnate. It may have simply needed to touch the energy of life briefly, fulfill a karmic exchange, or transmit healing to the parent or family before departing. 2. The vessel, body, womb, or environment wasn't aligned yet, energetically, emotionally, or physically. The soul waits for better timing or conditions. 3. The womb was clearing ancestral trauma. Sometimes a miscarriage acts as a reset or clearing, helping the parent release inherited wounds or fear patterns before a future birth. 4. It was a teaching for both souls involved to learn surrender, forgiveness, compassion, or spiritual trust. Even when devastating, miscarriage holds encoded memory and purpose. Many women report spiritual dreams, visitations, or a deep sense of presence after loss because the bond isn't severed, just shifted. The spiritual origin of abortions. Abortion is also understood in the records as a contracted possibility between the incarnating soul and the mother. It is not murder in the way human judgment frames it. It is a deeply nuanced pre-birth agreement and often holds mutual understanding at the soul level. Here's what the records reveal. 1. The soul knows before conception there's an agreement about whether the pregnancy will go full term. Some souls agree to briefly enter a body to help activate the mother's spiritual awakening or emotional growth. 2, the mother's sovereignty is sacred. The soul entering the womb knows it is entering sacred territory. If the mother chooses to end the pregnancy, the soul does not carry resentment. Often it returns later in another child or lifetime. 3, abortion can be an act of self-protection or soul timing when the timing is misaligned or the birth would cause deep harm to the parent's body, path, or future. The records see abortion not as punishment, but protection. 4, some abortions happen to break generational trauma. When the child would be born into energetic repetition, a mother's soul may choose to disrupt that cycle. It's painful but often purposeful, healing closure and soul connection. In both cases, the records encourage acknowledgement, honoring, and ritual, not shame. You can speak to the soul, write to them, light a candle, let them know they are seen and loved. Miscarried or aborted souls often remain guides, protectors, or return in dreams. Forgiveness isn't always necessary. Often it's remembrance that brings peace. The purpose, soul evolution, and divine timing. From a higher lens, both miscarriage and abortion are part of the way life self-corrects, aligns, and supports divine timing. They teach surrender to what the soul knows that the mind cannot yet see. Sacred sovereignty, that life and death are not opposites but twins. That love exists even in departure. That grief is holy. Final insight, open quote, the womb does not only birth life, it also births understanding, healing, and release. Not every soul is meant to stay, but every soul, even for a moment, is part of a divine design. You are not broken, you are becoming, close quote. So, from the Akashic perspective, these experiences are not endings, but soul alignments. And through grief, love, and remembrance, they can open deeper pathways of wisdom, wholeness, and spiritual grace.
To learn more about my spiritual journey, click this pinned post right here on my profile. Peace.